Today I'm going to tell you guys how to easily get any boss drop in first CGPO. So I'm going to be hosting a giant giveaway on my Discord server with multiple fruits. If you want to join that, go ahead, because I'm going to have a lot of posts and all you got to do is reply and you have a chance of getting this free sushi right here. Other than that, we're going to start the video off with a few other islands and how to cheese the bosses. So I really hope you enjoy the video and we're going to move on to the first clip. We got the first boss here at Town of Beginnings, Bandit boss. All you really got to do for this boss is just M1 him, right? And walk away slowly. Once he gets close, you got to spam your mouse button. That's all you got to do. Literally, once he gets close, spam your mouse button. He can't even hit me back. That's all you got to do for this boss. There's literally nothing else to it. And you can solo him super easily, get that eye patch, and move on to the next island. Like, boom. It's honestly a lot harder than the bandits, but it's really easy once you get used to it. So there's no other way of cheesing this boss. If you just want to do this, then go ahead. But other than that, that's the end of this boss. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, so the next boss we got is Lucid, and he drops the bazooka. This bazooka is honestly a decent weapon for grinding, so I would suggest trying to get it. But the way to get it is you're gonna have to avoid his minions and sort of like avoid his bazooka shots as best as you can. I'm blocking him because I'm high level, but I would say just try to avoid him as best as possible. But what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to lure him, like sort of lure him off of that ledge right there. So once you lure him off, like right now, you're gonna want to use like any sort of moves on any devil fruits or any one sword style moves or something like that. But if you don't got none of that, what I would suggest is getting a gun at the beginning island and putting some points into gun and just shooting at it. Now avoid those bazooka shots like I just said, because I just messed up there. But all you're really going to want to do is just back up, shoot, back up, and shoot until he's dead. That's all you got to do for Lucid. And it's honestly kind of easy. But once you finish that, you can easily get XP for the quest. But anyway, we're going to move on to the next boss. Alright, so the next boss we got Axehand Logan. He drops the metal jaw, like good for beginning, good for like health boost and stuff like that. Anyway, how you gonna choose this guy is you gotta wait for the chore boys and you sort of gotta like get out of there, you know what I'm saying? You can't let those chore boys hit you or else Axehand Logan's just gonna like demolish your health. So what you gotta do, you gotta go inside this building and you gotta go behind this wall. Wait for Axehand Logan to come over this way and you just gotta M1 him through the wall, best as you can. Now, I have CC right now, and I know you new players won't have this weapon. So, I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like as a one sword style user, for example. So, if you use one sword style, M1ing him would sort of look something like this, where you just hit him like that against the wall. He comes back, wait for a spin, and you hit him against the wall again. And you keep on doing that till he dies. But if you have a devil fruit or something like that, you can also hit him with AoE moves, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm using my clone right here because that's what my devil fruit does. But you could use like any devil fruit through the wall and he literally can't hit you unless you get in the range of his spin. So you just gotta avoid that. Other than that, that's just how you cheese Axehand Logan. So we're gonna move on to the next boss. Alright, so next we got Buggy the Clown. This is actually quite a tricky boss because he has such a weird moveset. And he could easily be buggable, but other than that, this is the best way to cheese him. You just put him behind this wall here, and all you have to do is just use your AoE moves or use your M1s. But the one thing that doesn't work is a sword, because with the chop fruit that Buggy has, he can't be hit with M1s by sword. So just letting you know that. You're gonna have to have something AoE, maybe one sword style, maybe fists, but like if you're prepared to hit him with a sword, then don't be, because that's not gonna work. So you're just gonna keep on hitting him with any AoE moves you have until he just dies. And sometimes he can get out of there, but you're just gonna want to jump back in there, jump back in the room and try to, you know, like get him back in there. And once you do, you just rinse and repeat until he's dead. This is honestly the best way to cheese Buggy because he's honestly a hard boss, but that's really the end of it. And the boss drop you get is Buggy's cape. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next boss. Alright, next we got the Gorilla King on Sphinx Island. This boss is so confusing because when you're away from him just using AoE moves, it works, right? You see what I'm doing? Like, it works, it hits him, and he's taking a lot of damage. But as soon as you get close enough to the boss, he's gonna use some heal move, which basically means he'll pound his chest, and it does a lot of damage to you, and it's honestly such a bother because with that pounding, he heals. So I would recommend for this boss that you stay on top of this rock. I'll show you what I mean. When I go down here, he randomly does that move right there. Now, it doesn't do a lot of damage to me because I have a lot of HP, but for you, it's going to do a lot of your health, and as you can see, he did heal up. So the only way to cheese this boss is to stay on top of this rock right here and really just don't do anything else. Just before I end the video, some of y'all may ask me why I ended the video off so early. It's because it was too much to put in one video, and if y'all really want more, then get this video to 75 likes and I'll upload a part 2 of all the rest of the bosses, and hell, maybe even the second sea bosses. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If y'all have any suggestions or anything to say in the comments, just let me know. And the Discord will be in the description. We have fruit giveaways going on. But other than that, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.